G'day everyone, welcome back to the I Love Drift channel. Going to be working on the exhaust tunnel on the RB7. I'm calling it the RB7 because it's got RB, it's rx7. So the RB7 needs some room for the exhaust because the rx7, you can see the chassis rail comes along and just ends, and it's only like 10 mil high there. It's only like 20 mil high over here, so there's not much room for a 3-inch pipe to go here. Well, there is if you have your car jacked like an idiot. So, but we don't want that. We want it to be nice and low. So, and then it gets even lower. It comes down, steps down the whole way along. So there's even less and less room as you go towards the back. So I'm gonna cut a section off the corner here out. And I'm actually gonna have to remake this on this side so that I can bring the exhaust out just past the back of the gearbox here, through here. I'm gonna move this back about 100 mil and just make the bracket come back. Bit of L shape going on. But yeah, give us the room we need for the exhaust. Make it nice and easy. This is up there, off the back of the turbo, a couple of 45s and a flex. And then up into the tunnel, come along, then down beside the diff and then out the back. So yeah, but in order to get there, we first have to get past here, which is in hindsight probably should have thought about that a little bit more, but you get that on the big jobs. So stay tuned, I'm gonna start cutting stuff up, do some time lapsing, we'll get back to it. Alrighty then, there we go, big hole in the floor, so we can box that up with some sheet, some 1.6 plate steel, fill that in, and I'll make the gearbox mount back here, and just go across back into there. It's not too far away, that's actually just there. You can see that's the actual seat rail there, so I've already stitched that in on the inside. If you can see the stitch welds coming through the floor of the car there, so that'll be nice and strong. So yeah, and I'll cut this off here and weld a bit of flat 6mm plate straight back, and then go onto the box here, and then that won't be there anymore. That way I can come across with my 3-inch. Just come out through here, bonk, straight through that. Happy days. So yeah, stay tuned. I'll cut some metal and tuck it in. So we've got my piece of sheet metal and I've just measured out the length roughly of what I want to cut it off at. Drawing some lines on it. So I want to put the fold. So it's about 200mm wide, about 100mm high. So I've drawn a line 100mm in from the outside edge, and that's where I'll do the fold. Got my trusty folder up there in the bag. I wear old business shirts in the summertime to just stop the sparks from like spraying off my arms and stuff and burning me while I'm grinding and cutting, because they're nice and thin, and when it's hot you don't have to wear like thick levers and stuff when you're just cutting stuff. This is my bend line. So this bad boy in my trusty old bender, which I modified. I seen these benders on eBay actually the other day, for like $80 or something as well. I got this one from super cheap, but clearly you can get them from other places. If you just want to bend like thin sheet metal for modifying car chassis. Like it's handy for doing something like this. We just want to make a box where it's a bit longer than what you could just smash over in a vise, because your vise is only this long if you're just bending something roughly, but it does make it look a bit nicer if you can bend something that's a considerable length and it's nice and straight. But yeah. There you go. Get the thing. Oh, just basically gonna tack that up in there and cut off all the excess once I tack it up in place. Take a bit of fitting first, but you get the idea. So stay tuned. Might do some time lapse because it's a bit boring, huh? Alrighty then, it's the piece I made up, tacked it in position there in the exhaust, the new exhaust tunnel. So you can see it's given me about 4 inches from here down to here, so the exhaust will be up nice and tight in the top there all the way through, and then it'll just turn out and go out there behind the gearbox. So I've just got to cut a plate to that shape back there and fill in that hole and then tuck that in, and I can weld it all up and paint it. So stay tuned while we get that done. There we go. Filled in the other end. It's just tacked up. I'm gonna fully weld it on the inside of the car, so I'm gonna get up inside. Once I lower the car down, I'll make the gearbox mount first before I do that. So I just wanted to tack this in place so that I could make the gearbox mount, and then get that sitting back on the gearbox mount so that I can take the gearbox hoist thingy away, and then I can lower the car down and weld that all on the inside. But at the moment I run out of gas, so I've got to go get more gas from good old Bunnings. But yeah, stay tuned, we'll get back to it.